Glow Goddess Hour. Nope, it's not an hour. Hey everybody, welcome to You Glow Goddess. It's Zentia and I will be here today with your Divine Masculine reading. Let's see what you guys are up to today. So I've decided to divide your reading masculines in mind, body, spirit, energy. We've got the Zen deck here, which gives you why you are projecting things into your reality. Since I'm outside, we're going to do the Gaia Tarot for the body. And for the spirit, we're going to do the Heart and Feather deck. So let's check out and see what we have this week. What are you up to, Divine Masculines? I really want to focus on how you can stand in your power this week and get the most out of your energy. Where are you putting your energies? What's affecting your energies? So let's see why you're projecting, where you're projecting from, why your surroundings are what they are right now. Postponement. It's interesting. All right. And that is for the mind. It's an interesting card. You can see his face is kind of dull and it's all black around here. But in the center of this picture, there's color, and that's like the imagination. You have the mundane and then the imagination. You see the shirt is kind of colored, just a little, but the rest of him is just blah. So let's see what we have for the body. You have the Seven of Pentacles. At least it's not the Seven of Swords. So at the Seven of Pentacles, you really want to focus on your harvest. This is being fruitful, putting your energies in the correct place. You see the chakras are aligned here, and you have at the top of the card here this fruit, this bounty. You've got the flames going, connecting here to the solar plexus, and the snake here, the spiral of life around the heart. But this is in balance also with nature, with the self. So this is the body, where your body, I'm feeling, needs to be. So let's see what's going on with the spirit. And again, these are things that some Divine Masculines are trying to tackle right now. At least the ones that have landed here with me. So let's see where we are with spirit. I do the best I can. These are interesting. These are interesting DMs. So we have for the mind, postponement. For the body, we have needing alignment, needing to get into flow of things. And for the spirit, we have I do the best that I can. If you see for the spirit card, there's balance here. You have emotions for the water, and you have black for introspection. So this is deep introspection of emotions here with the sun above it. And that's also like a crescent moon. See that? So it's like the sun and the moon with introspection. Balance for the spirit, right? So let's pull some cards and clarify the situation for the Divine Masculine here. Sweet. So we have postponement first with the mind. What are we postponing? Let's see what we have for the Seven of Pentacles. Let's take a look for I do the best that I can. Let's take a look and see what we have Divine Masculine. So, for the postponement, we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. A new romantic cycle is beginning in reverse. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. So that's for postponement, and that's for the mind. So when I look at this card, I see someone who knows what they want. They have a picture of it, but they're not doing anything about it. Hence the word postponement. When you think about fours, you think of Four of Swords like a pause. So this is like as you're pausing, the color draining out of you. You have this energy heading into this situation in your mind. Look at these. Coming out like this. Luck is on your side. So you're supported by the universe. Aim high, right? As above. But then you have a new romantic cycle beginning. Is upside down. Postponement, no movement. And nothing will come of this. In your mind, and if you look at these three cards here, look. So you have this hope and this luck and this energy. And then you have, no, I'm not doing anything. This is not what I thought it was. And I should just give up. Nothing will come of this. So you have like that bright picture in the center. And then you have the dullness surrounding it. The dullness of the man and the dullness outside of the picture. What you're needing to do, masculine, is expand this imagination outside of the picture. Everything in this world that was ever created came out of someone's head. It began in a person's mind. A thought, a colorful thought, a dream, a vivid one. Expand it outward. Everything that we see comes from the inside out. If you have support in something, go for it. No, you don't always know the outcome, but if you don't go for it, you know what that outcome is, and it's not getting what you want. You need to turn this back upside down. This is Libra, so this is a balanced card. As a new romantic cycle tries to begin, you need to become balanced to let it happen in the mind. A pessimistic attitude isn't going to get you anywhere. And that's what this face is. Look at this guy. Like, he's the farthest from happy he could possibly be. And you don't know anything for sure. When you get into the mind, nothing will come of this. What's backing that up? Where are the facts versus the thoughts? Because thoughts and feelings are not facts. Facts are facts. I guess the facts really depend on your perception. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles here. We have emotions are running high, supermoon. This is for the body. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. And we have expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So you have two eclipses, which is like a temporary blackout of the light. So physically, masculine, we have your emotions running high. You see how this card is saying that you need to get balanced with your physical body. You need to eat better foods, live foods, balance out your energies. Invest in yourself. Invest in protecting your energy even. I'm going to pull some tarot on why your emotions are running high though. This is saying conclusions are within reach. So you may be tired from here. I'm getting like you're trying to see through the forest. And that red moon speaks of survival. And it's also colored by purple at the bottom. So it's like survival and connection. And then you have introspection with the sky. You just need to see through the forest to get where you're going. And this is, again, eclipsed energy. So you see the forest is like covering up this moon. And here you have expect powerful change. And because this is your body and it's under, nothing is going to come of this, I don't think that's true. You need to get moving. Luck is on your side. Again, mentally, you know that, but you're blocking it out here. When these conclusions do come in, You need to expect a powerful change, and that powerful change should be to physically get moving in the direction of where you're supposed to be. Let's take a look at spirit here. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. And have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. So masculine. For the spirit card, you need balance. I do the best that I can. Are you doing the best that you can? Yes, you are. We are always where we're supposed to be. At the point that you get mindful, you will be closer to where you want to be. And that's not a sense of control. It's a sense of applying your energies correctly, like directing your energies where you want them to go. Thoughts becoming things. So we've got adjustments required with the spirit. Obviously, that's needing balance. And you see you have a fiery climax approaches, which is Aries energy, Mars energy, Earth energy, survival. See here, conclusions are within reach. Also, emotions running high with the fiery climax approaching. Have faith in your dreams, expect powerful change. So mind, body, and spirit, we line up like this. Luck is on your side, even though your emotions are running high. You need to make some adjustments to balance out your energy. You think that a new romantic cycle is not beginning, but conclusions about that are within your reach. They're closer than you think. And there's going to be a fiery climax. It's going to get here. You know, the climax is the juicy part. It's not the end. And then you have nothing will come of this and expect powerful change. And if you see these moons, how they're, remember this is an eclipse, so this energy is blocked out. And see how it's small and far away there? It's like these are your distant dreams. But to your distant dreams, see that glow that's around this moon is also around this one. Expect a powerful change. And that powerful change is your dreams. Have faith in them. The only way anything can come into manifest in your perception is for you to see it. So not so much having an expectation of it happening, but leave room for it to happen. Don't decide it's just going to be this way, because that's what you're going to perceive out in the world. If you can focus on life as a mystery versus it needs to be better or it needs to be this way or that way, things can come in a bit easier. There's way more room for things to manifest the way they're supposed to. We often want them to manifest how we want them to, when we want them to, and it just doesn't work like that. And there's reasons for that. There's joy in the journey. So I want to clarify a bit this fiery climax that's approaching. Let's take a look here. Let's see what we've got with conclusions are in reach. Well, I don't like reading my cards that way. That came out for me. Emotions are running high about what? Exactly. I'm going to keep it real. I'm all the goddess in the world. But you know what? I have a problem with cicadas. Like, not with them being around, but, you know, it's like, I don't want to see one. So let's see what we've got for luck is on your side. So I'm going to pull from this deck actually to clarify. This is the Sacred Geometry Life Path deck. Let's see what we've got when it comes to why are you feeling like a new romantic cycle will not begin, and what adjustments will be required that will make this week plentiful for you, Divine Masculine. Let's see. And I want to see expect powerful change. So I'm going to pull the catalyst here out of this deck for the powerful change. Okay, let's see what we have. So luck is on your side. King of Wands. That's spicy, right? Okay. So fiery passion, new beginning with the lion in the background. This is kind of you taking control. You see you have the red shirt here. For Mars energy, Earth energy, root chakra energy, sexual energy, and you have the King of Wands. So luck is on your side as far as attraction goes. This is your mind. Of course, your mind's made up about that divine feminine sitting there, right? Or soulmate. Both your cards came upside down. The Decadahedron. Okay. And come back to that. Six of Wands, emotions are running high because you're feeling like there's no success here. So you're anxious about this, like you're upset, you're angry, things are not going your way. Okay. You want recognition. You want success, it's not happening. Conclusions are within reach. Four of Swords is upside down, which means you're not giving it a rest like you need to. You're like striving for a conclusion, trying to figure it out. You need to jump into the flow. You need to jump into alignment because this is for the body. That's what this is about. You need healing so that you can align yourself. You can't bring in anything new if you're too worried about what has been. If you're stuck in the past, the future can't get in. It's like knocking at the door and the past is the barricade. You need that alignment. It's okay to be vulnerable and heal. This person is alone to themselves, taking a moment, take a breather from all the distractions of your heart being broken, this being a taxing situation. Being a divine masculine is not an easy thing. It's a very hard thing. It is not why that is why everyone isn't called to be one. At the end of the day, this is like an initiation into an elite group of men. So any initiation is always going to come with mental strife, physical strife, and spiritual strife. There are processes you have to go through climbing the ladder. And when you go through the difficult parts, you need to take time to heal. You can't Rome was not built in one day. Give yourself time and space to be vulnerable with yourself. Because in the end, nothing's going to happen until you align your energies within yourself. It's not even about the feminine. It's about you. This is your journey as well to maturity. This is your journey to the next level. This is the gateway to everything that you've been praying for and asking for. It's not going to be a walk in the park. Let's take a look at expect powerful change. We have the lesson. And come back to that. Adjustments required. We have healing waters. And fiery climax. We have the world upside down. Okay, so let's come back here to the body. Expect powerful change. So this is the lesson. If you don't know, this is the flower of life. This is basic cell structure that you're made of. Molecules, tiny little particles, right? They start here and they span out, join together, and create a picture, and that is what you see outside in your world. That's what you're perceiving. So this is saying the lesson is going back to the basics, going back to the building blocks of yourself. That's the change. You're coming through a portal. You see how this is eclipsed and there's all this light behind it? Behind that light is this. Behind all this darkness, blackness equals introspection. Behind all this is a bright light. Turn ever towards that light and you become the creator. You see the angels holding this creation up, looking at you like, you can do this. You can create what you want. And that's right above, have faith in your dreams. Adjustments are required, healing waters. You need balance. If you notice, here is water again. That's emotional balance, your emotion. You need to get in touch with them. You see how this this quarter moon, and then you have the rest of the moon is not even seen. You need to illuminate those emotions. Take a bath, take a shower, add some informations, drink some, I'm sorry, the word's escaping me right now. Prosperity water, holy water, intention water. That's the word I'm looking for. Drink some intention water. You know, water has 3 molecules in each drop. Water has memory. You should Google it. It's a great thing to study. It's really interesting. But that's why water can heal, right? That's why you can make intention waters. Words also representing your emotions, and you have red flowers here, which is this primal energy, your survival, your passions in life, rolling over this green background, earth background, heart energy, emotions rolling over the heart, right? Aided by the passions. If you see, these are a bunch of hands that are reaching towards that water, trying to heal. And those are all the different things that you're facing inside that need balance. Heading towards the emotions to balance the energy out. As a fiery climax approaches, this is for the soul. We have the World card, and this is resistance. It's upside down. So this is you not wanting, this is you resisting change. And as I see this card here, upside down, not wanting to give it a rest with the physical body, and your soul is saying you're resisting change, and that's causing it's coming to a climax because of that. The wheel is gonna turn. Life changes no matter what you do. It's going to change. So you might as well jump in and direct your change. Push your energy the right way. It's like a bank account of energy. Spend it right, and you get what you buy at the end of the day. So let me go back here. The Decadohedron card. This is why you're feeling like a new romantic cycle won't start. So let me just, you know what? Channel this one because I left this upstairs. So what I know about this shape, you have the stars here. You have the red, the orange, and the yellow. You have every chakra color here. You have balance and sacred geometry. I don't have my Decadohedron. So here, this is upside down. You see there's many shapes here, different patterns. You turn it upright, it's the same. In every direction, it's the same. So you're looking in all different directions to get to this love, to solve this problem, and there's nothing coming of it. But if you slowly balance out the energies and heal, then all sides will be equal. See the repeating patterns? And the balance will be there, the balance that you're looking for. So let's get some advice for the Divine Masculines. Here for the week, I'm going to pull 3 forgiveness cards for you. See what we have. I'm going to pull 3 messages from the feminine in your life, the Divine Feminine. Ooh. Well, I'm not going to pull all those messages from your Divine Feminine. I'll take the first one that jumped out, though. Okay, let's see what we have here. So we have, I forgive myself for thinking what I think is what I want. I'm sorry. I forgive myself for thinking what I think I want is more important than what I need. I choose to believe that what I think I want is not necessarily reflective of my truest desires, and I am constantly receiving what I need in order to clarify those desires. So this is saying that we often want, but we don't pay attention or even show gratitude for being provided what we need on a daily basis. You may not have a mansion, but you have a home. You may not be famous, but your family loves you. There's different things all around you every day, all day to be grateful for. And if you can understand that your desires will reflect what you really, really need, and then go after those desires in a healthy way, once they're clarified, you'll end up where you want to be. Next is, I forgive myself for shaming myself for my divine animalistic desire to ensure my survival. I choose to believe that when I have compassion for how I behave, when I feel threatened, I cultivate the self-awareness needed to live authentically. So this is like you're getting pushes from divine feminines always, or other soulmates in your life, karmic partners as well, to transcend, to change. And money is something that we need. Stability is something that we need. And sometimes as a man, especially in this society, the belief is you need to provide. And your ability to provide can explain the worth of the man. And that's not true, because a man can be poor and have the richest soul ever. So you don't need to feel guilty about wanting to survive. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. But understand when you're triggered about it and you accept that about yourself and you're authentic, you're aware of how you're acting. When you're more aware of how you're acting, then you will be living more authentically. You'll understand, okay, I'm doing this because this is a basic need of life, not because I'm doing it in access. When you're doing it, even in access, there's no need to shame yourself. What happens, happens. You take what's happened, you take the lesson, you apply that information going forward. You don't need to shame yourself. It's already over. Guilt is enough for a person. You don't need to add shame to it. I forgive myself for wanting others to see through my eyes by sharing my perspective. I choose to believe that allowing my unique perspective to be contrasted by others allows for clarification of what I really desire to ensure I effectively create my dream life. So this is just saying open up to other people's opinions. You'll never stop learning for the entirety of you being here till the day you leave. And I don't want anyone in my collective to think that you're at a place where you should just stop learning. Oftentimes when you get in front of someone and you feel passionate about something, you want to fight for what you believe in. But if you don't take a moment to listen, you could be doing a disservice to yourself, to your growth. I'll say the lips of wisdom are closed except to the ears of understanding. You won't pick up anything new if you feel like you know everything already. You don't know everything already. None of us do. So just listen to the different perspective and take the parts that work for you and leave the parts that don't. If everyone had the same exact perspective, the world would never grow. It would be a boring place and nothing would ever change. So it's not so much of you taking it as someone challenging your beliefs. It's more so, this is something I've not heard before. Let me just take a quick listen. It's not going to hurt you. It's just going to help you grow every single time. Even if you leave it all, the situation or conversation may carry you on to another person that may help them. Paying it forward to yourself and others. So let's get the messages from the Divine Feminine. Time. Trying too hard, give it time. And as you saw the struggle, reaching a fiery climax, not being patient, right? Time. If you think of time in the sense of moments versus in explaining the distance between moments, you'll have a different perspective on it. As the moments go by, each one is necessary. As I said, there's joy in the journey. You don't need to try to do anything in excess. Jump in the flow, jump into alignment. with yourself. And once you align yourself, everything comes from the inside out. Your perception changes, and so does your world. You believe, then you perceive, then you receive. The next card from the Divine Feminine. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. It's like you're getting the same message over and over again. You need to be patient. And I know, like with Divine Masculine, this is a control issue. You're used to being the alpha male. You're used to being in control of things. You're not in control of this journey. You're not in control of anything. Control is an illusion. You need to remember that. Separation is everything connects into oneness. Understand. Being in the flow, life will always take the path of least resistance. What orders, what thoughts are you sending out? Because those are the ones that you're not resisting. The moment you send out, I can't do this, you're not resisting it. The universe picks it up, and then you got to wait. Last card from the Divine Femme is a message for you. I am thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Well, that's a beautiful message. You know who you are. If you've met your twin, if you've met your Divine Feminine, or your soulmate even, this message is from them. And even though you see, we have wait and time, and it's I'm thinking of you at this moment, which, you know, that leads towards, insinuates separation between you two. Wait, time. This person loves you. Love isn't going anywhere. It's a sacred union. It's going to be there. This card is speaking to me as well. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. As this is a, sacred union, this is blessed. This is guided. This is supported. When you need the time, take a moment out, meditate, pray about it. Take it as moments. There's no amount of rushing that's going to make this thing work, because you have to do the work on your side, and she has to do the work on her side. And even if you don't come into union with a partner, you're still being given this opportunity to step into your own power and step into your own path. So without the Divine Feminine, without the soulmate, you're still a Divine Masculine. You're still here. And it's your opportunity to pick your crown up or not. But if you decide to do so, remember that it's going to take some work. It's not a walk in the park. Most Divine Masculines are used to, they're big time survivors, but their life has not been a walk in the park at the end of the day. And neither has any Divine Feminine's life been a walk in the park either. Shark gut. You just call us the, never going backwards people, the wolves of the pack, the wolf leaders of the pack. So for the week, Divine Masculine, I leave you with patience being a virtue and your best friend, changing up your perspective here, giving this some time and having some faith in yourself and your ability to create what you want to see. Thank you for joining me this week. I'll be back in a few days with a catch up for the Divine Feminine. To see it's getting dark outside, I have to pack up and go in the house. But I'm glad you came as always. Love, peace, and pineapples, everybody.